What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Robinson Motorsports Weekend Garage Vlog. Tonight I'll be working on this 2006 Polaris Predator 50. It's a cool little two-stroke. Couple friends a couple people I've done work for in the past, one of their friends' son has this. The starter button's not working on it. It's clicking. You put a new battery in it, it still just wants to click and not turn over. The kicker is, it's like the spring's broken, or the spring came out of the clocking hole that it's in, so there's not enough tension to bring it back to neutral so we can kick it again. It just doesn't work right. It's kind of crunchy. And it's leaving like little fuel puddles in his garage, so he wants me to take a look at the carb to see what's up with that. I'm pretty sure it just needs a needle and seat, but I kind of dig into that, see if it's like leaking around the float bowl or something like that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into this. Take the floorboard off of it, take that clutch cover off, get after that starter to see, or the Kickstarter, to see if it's a spring or not, and then I'll chime in if I see anything cool. Alright, so I totally missed filming the disassembly of this, but I found out what the issue was. I mean, obviously I sprayed some shop salve, cleaned out, and sprayed some grease behind that starter gear. Well, I took the clutch apart, I took it all off of there. You can see right here, there's nothing on there anymore. And the issue was this bearing right here. This was all dirty, not really seized up, but just dirty, gunky, and kind of a mess. There's also a starter clutch on the outside of it that I just took apart, cleaned, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and put it back together. So the owner's manual, not the service manual, the owner's manual tells you that you should put 7 ounces of gear oil in there, and this is what came out. That doesn't look like 7 to me. That's about 7. So I'm gonna put this in there and watch the sight glass and see actually how much it takes. It says about 7 in the server's manual, or in the owner's manual. So let's check that out. Now they're nice enough to put the sight glass in a spot where you can barely see it. There you go. That's 7. It's a little foamy still in there. But maybe I can suggest another, let them ride it for a little bit and then we'll flush it out again just to get some more of that water out. I mean, the whole time I was working on the this cover here, it was draining. So without flushing it again, and I just don't want to do it with gear oil because it takes forever. So I think it would be better if you just ran it for a little bit and then maybe in the spring we change it out again. So I'll let them know that, and then I will get on to this carburetor here and see what's wrong with it. Alright, we have the clutch cover back on. The kicker is cleaned and lubed, the whole assembly there. And the starter is cleaned, lubed, the starter gear behind the clutch there was. And check this out. I like it. Hell yeah. Alright, wrapping up this little Polaris 50 here. Got everything lubed. Kicker works now, starter works great. I've been putting the battery on the battery tender there for a couple days here now. And that battery should be good for him. He just bought it as brand new, but I don't know if he charged it or anything like that. Took a look at the carb. Looked alright in there. I think that pilot was a little clogged, but not too bad. So it did sit overnight, and that needle and seat are kind of leaking, which is kind of, I guess that's just a thing. If he turns he said he wanted me to look at it because it was leaving drops, little puddles in his garage there, and it was definitely fuel. Letting it sit overnight, I noticed that there was this tiny little puddle. I left it on reserve just so there's constantly fuel going to it, and that needle should shut off, and it didn't. So I shook it a little bit and it was coming out, so I think it's coming out of the overflow. Well, it is out of the bottom, and it's not the fact that that screw is not tight enough. That's what a lot of people think, but it's that needle and seat. So I'm just going to suggest to him for him to just turn the fuel off when he's not using it. Could save him some money. If he really wants it fixed, we can order him a carb kit with that needle and seat in them. I saw them. Can't really think how much they were. Maybe 20 bucks, if that. There's paper gaskets on it. I really don't like those, but if he goes that route, I'll definitely replace all those gaskets, the O-rings in there. I don't really think it needs it. It's not that important if you just turn the fuel off and ride it around the yard a couple times just to get that fuel kind of out of the bowl. So I'm just going to wrap this up. I still have to put the floorboard back on it, the seat on it. And the air box back in. I already looked at the air filter. That's brand new, which is good. I like that. And yeah, wrap that up. And if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. That really helps me out. It lets me know that you're watching these and you like the stuff. Comment on it. Even if you don't think I'm doing something right or I'm doing something wrong or it's unorthodox, let me know. You humor me, alright? So like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.